Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
I like keeping singing.
You just went muted the whole time. Ha.
I like keeping singing and dancing legal. That's why I don't do either.
Exactly. We're talking about Doom Patrol Episode 8, Danny Patrol.
Yep.
Which is this series is getting weirder and weirder. Turns out there's this being that's the street. A street.
Yes.
And the street appears in different parts of the world. And it has everything you want, makes you happy to bring out your true self, whether you...
Whoa, boy, is it.
Right, so there was this one guy, there was this agency of normalcy or some shit like that, right?
Which makes an appearance in every other episode.
Yeah, they had kidnapped Captain Trainer, which is Mr. Negative, the bandaged guy, right? And they tortured him, and then they found out there was an entity in him, and he killed most of the men. We'll find out what happened afterwards, but they get involved in all this stuff, superhero stuff, paranormal stuff, whatever. So their target is set on this street, so they send an agent in, right, to try to infiltrate this place and see what it's about. And the agent gets there, and he realizes that, this place is a really awesome place, and then he sees this as an opportunity because he saw his face over a woman's clothing, and he's really like, I guess, a drag queen, or he wants to be whatever. So he kind of like
converts.
He converts and he tells the street to disappear because they're going to destroy. So the street vanishes, and he becomes this person called morally corrupt, or morally, whatever it is.
It's a play on
whatever. Like, and she's a drag queen, and a lot of singing going on and everything. So there was this package that was sent to the Doom Patrol, and saying that they something about Niles, right? Like something.
They're trying to find Niles, and the street knows possibly where he is or can help him.
Right. So then they go there, and the street has no idea what Niles is, but he's a friend of Niles. It's like an entity or something. So the cop that's the drag queen tells him everything that's going on, and the Cyborg and Mr. Negative are there. And Mr. Negative is like looking to just go home. He's like not into this.
He wants nothing out of this. He just wants to.
Well, once he found out the organization that tortured him was there, he was not having it. But then something makes him go to the club, and like somehow in his brain, I guess he gets to dance and be whatever and be himself. But then it snaps him to reality. It never really happened, but it snapped, or maybe it did happen because of Danny in the street. But it snaps him to reality to fight the soldiers. So Danny decides to stay. The street decides to. Danny is an entity that is made up of this street.
All right, folks,
think of Doctor Who and House, or whatever.
Like, I forget how many stores are on it, but it's like just imagine like a mile,
Danny is
mile
this
long street
town, sort of like Ego Living Planet, or like House from Doctor Who, that entity. So it is in control of this whole street, and people that are happy feed him, I guess, with this happiness or something. He makes people happy, and they take care of him. So the soldier decides to fight the main guy, and I guess what they do is maybe the street zaps out with the guy in it, and all the men are left behind, and they beat him up.
I don't remember all of it, but I do remember.
I think they beat him up, and then they toss him out and say, "Don't ever go up to the street again." But Mr. Negative, the bandage guy, says, "Listen, I'm Captain Trainer. Tell that to your superiors, if you're looking for trouble here." But then when the street finds out that Mr. Nobody has Niles, he's like, sorry, I can't help you. Like, I'm out, because everybody knows that Mr. Nobody's a supervillain that's like the top supervillain. So, but we learn a lot besides this going on with Danny the Street. Jane has another personality that always goes back to this guy. And this guy just falls for it all the time. And, like, how could this guy fall for it? Turns out that her superpower is the power of persuasion, making people do what she wants done. So she traps.
She's trapped in the 80s.
Rita.
Trapped in the 80s rom-com era.
Yeah, and she traps Rita in a spell, the mother and the father in the spell, the boyfriend in the spell. And Cliff is like, what the F is this? Now, Cliff is there's this kid that rides by, I guess is like he wants to be a sidekick, so he dresses like a robot. They do a little dance.
Yeah.
And then Cliff goes and he basically tells, like, you know, Jane or whoever this entity is, like whatever this personality is, no, whatever. So that like they get to show the people her true colors, that she's another, you know, she doesn't look like she has different personalities. And then we see something weird like that person I would go into this dark place and being grabbed by her feet.
Oh God,
right?
yeah. That's up.
Don't tell me.
That's up Jane Patrol.
That's the next one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So something's going on with Jane and her personalities. We'll find out next episode. Don't say none. But
my lips are sealed.
What did you think of this episode?
It was oh God, it was the most oddest freaking. That's all I can say.
But I did like it, though.
Yeah.
I did like it. I give it an 8.5. Good episode. It was nice to see the guy, the bandage guy, Mr. Negative, sing and stuff and be happy for once, even though it was a short time.
Yes.
It was just all over the place. So it was crazy. But it was good. I liked it, though. Now, I'm probably going to watch the next Doom Patrol tomorrow.
Jane Patrol. Oh.
That's the best one?
That was a good one. I have to say that was quite a good one. And it basically sets up Jane to have you understand where she's coming from.
Okay. All right, so we're going to come back with another cast. I give it 8.5. You liked it, so.
Yeah, but I never did rate it. I never did get around to rate it.
All right. You want to rate it or no? You're right.
Nah.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye for now.